Ah, just a normal day in my house. Nothing unusual going on here. Certainly not. Nothing to be remarked upon. What? What in the name of Satan's special bag? It's here. Season 20 in the Doctor Who The Collection series is here. What a Blu-ray box set this is. And an especially thick looking one, which is not surprising seeing as this has 9 discs inside it. So we are going to unseal this beauty and we're going to look at the outside, the inside, the booklet, the discs, the everything. And at the very end, I'm even going to show you a quick look at the menu screen so you can see which TARDIS console room is there, because I know quite a few of you are on tenterhooks about that. And by the way, if you'd like to catch future unboxings from this series, which do tend generally to be the first you'll see on YouTube, then you'll want to hit that subscribe button and turn the notifications bell right on. So then, let us do the dance of the snake. Okay then, let's have a look at the majesty of this. Now, I did an announcement video for this a couple of months back, as I always do for these sets, and in that I had a close look at this wonderful Lee binding artwork, and basically the cover is fantabulous, isn't it? But this is an unboxing video. This is not a look at the cover video, this is a get it open video, so let's do that right now. I never quite know how to do this. How do you do this? Tell me in comments. And of course, I want you to get down in comments and tell me what you think of this release and how handsome or otherwise you believe it to look. Where are the scissors? Always feels a bit scary, this kind of thing, doesn't it, eh? Now I'm in. Nothing will stop me now. I'm like the Cybermen walking into the TARDIS in Earthshock. Although, of course, gold could stop them. Didn't help poor old Adric though, did it, eh? I'm still not over it. Now, I want to measure the width of the spine, because to me, this looks like the thickest spine we've had yet. So far, by my reckoning, the thickest spine we've had in the collection series has been Season 2. This one is 56 millimeters. I just checked it again. So let's see if this is actually the thickest spine yet. Yes, it is. It's sort of between 57 and 58 millimeters. Yeah. It seems to officially be the thickest box set yet. Oh, there's something. There's a little bit of sticky there. Is that always there? A little bit of sticky? I'm sure that's the technical term for what that substance is. A little bit of sticky. Wow, well, let's just let the cat straight out of the bag. God, that is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. For my money, that is straight away the best artwork we've ever had on the back of one of these sets. Because usually these things, I always like the artwork, but usually they're kind of minimalist, aren't they? They're kind of, or a bit minimalist at least, you know, the TARDIS gets hit by a laser beam, that sort of thing, you know. But this is like the Black Guardian presiding over all of space and time, and some lovely ships from Enlightenment, which I haven't seen since 1983, I'm pretty sure, along with quite a few other serials in this set, so this is going to be quite interesting for me, I'd say. Wow, that is gorgeous. There it is in glorious 3D. Wow, I just want to have a look at that again for a while. Colours are absolutely sensational on that. Well done, Lee Binding, once again. Okay then, time to get this open, isn't it? You ready? I don't know if I am. Oh, yes. We were shown this image before in the sort of pre-publicity materials, but of course we don't know what it's going to look like inside here, do we? Oh, but not so fast. You know me, I'm a right old teaser. And in fact, I'm teasing myself just as much as I'm teasing you, because I'm going to divert myself to the artwork on these discs. Now, if you've seen my other collection unboxing videos before, and by the way, at the end of this video I'll put a link around about here on the screen so you can click through and look at all my collection unboxing videos if that takes your fancy, then you'll know that I'm quite hard to please with this disc artwork. And I don't know why, because it's not as if we ever sit here and gaze endlessly at this artwork. It doesn't have to be, you know, the Black Guardian presiding over all of time and space, does it? Although actually, if that image had been on all of these discs, that would have been really cool. That's a nice one. There's poor possessed Tegan with the Mara there. And who we got here? Of course, we've got Turlough, the only companion in Doctor Who history who wanted to kill the Doctor. possibly. Is that right? Apart from Tegan, maybe. And there's the lovely Nyssa and the Veneer. Very nice, nice. And then Enlightenment with a couple of pirates there holding the Doctor to ransom, and Tegan looking very regal. The King's Demons, it's the Master, and Chameleon playing his lute, of course. That's something Doctor Who was always missing, I think, a companion who could play the lute. Didn't matter whether they're a robot or not. I think the lute is the main thing, isn't it? Yeah, they should bring that back. Oh, right, now we've got two 5 Doctors discs. So this is the transmission version. It's very nice, of course. You've got Barusa there and the Doctor. So that's the TX version. And then on this one, there is, oh yeah. Now that's what I call disc artwork. A Cyberman being destroyed by the Raston robot. And this is the 40th anniversary edition. I mean, if there's one thing I'm excited about watching in this box set, it's this. Who knows, maybe I'll do a video on what I think of this. Would you like to see that? Let me know down in comments. And hold on. Oh God, there's 3 5 Doctors discs. This one is the special edition that we already had, isn't it? The one in which things like the time scoop had been changed to a better special effect and things like that. So, wow, 3 discs dedicated to the 5 Doctors. But, you know, in the show's 60th year now, 40 years on from the 5 Doctors, it does feel nice. It does feel correct to have 3 discs dedicated to this real landmark story. Okay, it's time to open this up. I know you are chomping at the bit. Right, okay, I'm not going to delay it anymore. Right, let me just, I'll zoom in a bit. Yes, there we go. Nice image with Chameleon there. Oh, and Tegan with the Mara wrapped around her wrist. I don't think I noticed that the first time I looked at this image. Oh, we've got an exciting products leaflet. We can put that to one side there, because what we really want to see is this. Wow, that's nice, isn't it? Look at that lighting. You can't beat a nice glowing roundel, can you? Wouldn't it be nice if the guy who portrayed the first Doctor in the 5 Doctors was called William Roundel? That would have been, it's just so perfect, wouldn't it? But you can't have everything in life. You know, you can't have most things really, but we just have to get on with it, don't we? But we do have this, and so we are delighted. So that is a bit gorge, I think you'll agree. And let's have a look at this booklet, which as always is an absolute delight. Of course, when the standard edition of this comes out, it will just be a sort of a pamphlet rather than a booklet, which doesn't have all the kind of historical essays and historical kind of overviews that this handsome thing has. Anyway, let's not go through too quickly. God no. Let's have a look here. Oh, a lovely picture of the Doctor on his bike. Only 1 year away from getting on his bike in favour of Colin Baker. Arc of Infinity. Now, of course, there's loads of extras here. I kind of touched on them. I did read out a whole list of them in the announcement video, which again I'll put a link to at the end of this video. 3 Doctors. So behind the sofa has Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy. 3 Doctors, very good. Sarah Sutton, Janet Fielding, Mark Strickson, Katie Manning and Sophie Aldred. I mean, that's a great lineup. Omega Featurette. A look at the villain who launched the 10th and 20th seasons of Doctor Who. I love a featurette like that. Those are my favourite kind of extras really, just kind of documentaries and sort of overviews and talking heads and things. What about you? What are your favourite type of special features? Tell me down in comments. Look at that. I like that. Lovely colours once again. Lee Binding really is a master of colour. That man must have just the most enormous colour wheel, the size of the moon, just stuck to his wall that you can refer to beside him. That's really nice. Updated special effects in Snake Dance, purely optional replacement effects for part 4. I would look forward to those, but I can't remember what the original effects looked like, but I'm sure lots of other people are very excited about it, and maybe I will be one day too. A chat with the writer of Snake Dance, Christopher Bailey. Blimey. I must admit, when I first saw that, I thought it might be a different type of snake, but but it's a snake. Let's not let's not get carried away. There's Clunes looking lovely, and he's in a featurette here, looking back at it with Janet Fielding. Yes, there we go. Martin Clunes interview. That's a new thing. Janet Fielding reunites with Martin Clunes. Mordrin Undead. Very nice. There's a making of documentary. Updated special effects. Oh, these ones are from the 2009 DVD release. Very nice. I love these pieces of artwork. They didn't have to do these kind of bits of artwork in the booklet, but they really, really add to it, don't they? They really do. I need to watch Mordrin Undead again. I mean, it's got the Brigadier in it, for God's sake. So I have to do that. In fact, I want to watch all of these. And here's Terminus. The only thing I remember about Terminus, literally the only thing, is someone going, "It's a leper colony," or something like that, at the end of an episode. That's it. That's literally the only thing I remember about Terminus. Oh, hello there. Now, what's his name? The Garm. That's it, the Garm. What an incredible monster there, and what an incredible robot that seems to be. And this is looking delightful, isn't she? Right. Oh, skeleton. That's the kind of incredible analysis you get on this channel. I look at that and I just go, oh, skeleton. You see, and you wouldn't have thought that yourself. That's the real value, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Oh, that's very nice. Love that. Nice picture of Turlo. And the Black Guardian versus the White. King's Demons. There we go. A nice piece there with the Doctor, Master and Chameleon and a tiny, tiny TARDIS. Looks like the one from Flatline, Jamie Matheson's Peter Capaldi story. There's that loot again. Look at all these details. They can't have any pictures on this because there's so much stuff on the 5 Doctors discs. Wow. So here's what it says about the 40th anniversary edition. Based on the original broadcast version, this special edition is restored from the original film negatives and features brand new special effects. Whoa. What does that mean? Brand new? Well, I guess we'll just have to find out, won't we? That's very nice. Yeah, that's a really nice one. Look at those lovely shards. That's great. Very nice indeed. And here, as promised, is a look at the menu screen. I'm so sorry for all the reflections on the screen. It's such a sunny day and I don't have curtains. I know, that's weird, isn't it? Long story. I didn't burn them. I'll say that. Nice. Oh, chess set. Well, I hope you've enjoyed seeing this, and I also hope you're looking forward to watching it on your own TV without ridiculous reflections on the screen. Back to the inside of the set. What do you think of how all of this looks inside? Tell me in comments, and also what are you most looking forward to in this box set. And before you go, let me tell you that my Patreon has a brand new feature. You can have a free trial for 7 days, and then at the end of those 7 days you can decide to head off into the sunset, or you can simply stay with us in our cult, not cult, community. That's right, that's the correct word. See you in comments, let's have a chat, and don't forget to embrace your obsession.